Hello everyone and welcome back to my Beyond the Gates 24 official YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. We begin outside of Uptown, where Anna, is riding Ted, who asks what it'll take to make her vanish for good. "You're upset I'm going to unmask the tea about that baby we made," she tells him, also insists that she got the revocation like she said she would. Spoiler alert, she didn't. Speaking of the revocation Leslie no way had, Eva is still at Ted and Nicole's, where Kat is hoping to catch her doing commodity unrighteous on her retired camera. But the only footage she captures is Nicole inviting Eva to join the family at Regale, and Eva gracefully declining the assignation, not wanting to spend any further time with Kat. Despite constantly averring that her parents have her concentrated attention at Regale, Kat spends up most of the mess with her eyes fused on her phone, certain that Eva will ultimately do commodity indicting. Unfortunately for Kat, her phone dies as soon as Eva reaches for the patient lines, egging Kat to bolt from Uptown and accelerate home to catch her in the act. But it's another swing and a miss for Kat, who not only misses Eva on her way out but looks like a fool in front of her parents. When they ask how she knows that Eva has been over to no good, she goes to show them the footage which Eva cancelled. Kat really allowed. "She had my number," Eva says as she pours herself a celebratory drink back home. But she's not ready for the bank. Over at Martin and Smitty's place, Tyrell insists that his black eye is nothing to worry about. "I just wiped out on my bike near Academy," he tells his upset fathers, neither of whom believe a single word their son is saying. Samantha tries to back up her family's story, but her uncompelling performance isn't exactly daytime Emmy good. "I always tell you what you need to know," she tells Martin, which he incontinently recognizes as the kind of political answer he'd give at a press conference. Upstairs, the verity comes out. It's only a matter of time before they find out that some doubly your size jock came up and sucker punched you, Samantha tells Tyrell. Tyrell adds many further details into the blend. Someone transferred a picture of him in his undergarments to a girl at Academy, and the girl's Swain is the one who hit him. He doesn't want Martin to find out, lest he throw around his political weight as usual. Hayley surprises Bill at the establishment, where she spies him hugging a riddle woman. "Lying to my hubby is my favorite pastime," the woman tells him. "Our time together has truly replenished me." At this point, every alarm is ringing in Hayley's head. Sure, this could just be another customer, but the after-hours rendezvous felt a little too familiar to Hayley, because it's how she and Bill got together in the first place. Bill calms Hayley's enterprises, explaining that he's simply squeezing information out of Lorinda because he's planning to represent her hubby in their divorce. Hayley is inversely impressed and affrighted, but most importantly, she's convinced. "Seeing you with that woman just set me off," she says, admitting that she's embarrassed for distrusting Bill in the first place. "You know we have to worry about another woman coming between us," Bill replies. The McBrides are also enjoying a rare night out at Uptown, but it's intruded by a brace of unanticipated guests, each of whom raise further reservations. First, Nicole notes how strange it's that she no way sees Doug at the sanitarium, since he claims he's always there working. Little does Vanessa know, her husband is spending up most of his time at the summer house, squandering their plutocrat. Also comes Joey, who pretends he's there to bandy his real estate dealings with Vanessa, who invites him to join them for Regale. Joey declines, driving an argument between Doug and Vanessa about getting involved with Joey in the first place. As soon as effects get tense, Doug defenses himself to go to the sanitarium. Commonly, Doug actually goes straight to the summer house, where Joey has supplied Randy with magic cards that turn winners into disasters. Randy tries to subtly shoot Doug down, but he's far too thick to pick up on similar signals. "I know he's your boy, but he's my ticket to my coming big come up, and it more stay that way," Joey warns Randy. Danny Dupree is headed for a plot that will involve alcohol abuse. The woman's life has been turned upside down, thanks to her hubby, Bill Hamilton, ending their 35-time marriage. Danny is twisting emotionally and turning to booze to numb the pain, and suckers can't help but feel as if disaster is brewing. Could Bill's new woman, Hayley Lawson Hamilton, end up being a victim in one of Danny's crapulous debacles? Hayley's a youthful woman who probably wants to start a family someday. While the newlyweds might be staying a bit before they've kiddies, what if Hayley ends up pregnant sooner than anticipated? The news will be 8, considering how Bill's other 2 children, Chelsea Hamilton and Naomi Hamilton Hawthorne, are slightly on speaking terms. It'll be like a fresh launch for him on so numerous situations. Still, Danny has had violent outbursts in the history where Hayley is concerned. However, effects could get unattractive. If she were to place alcohol in the mix, however, a crapulous Danny could lash out if touched off and push her to accidentally beget a confinement, if Hayley keeps her gestation quiet. Also again, the two could get into a fight, or Hayley could fall from the top of the stairs while she quarrels with Danny. Also again, any of this could be while Hayley is apprehensive she's pregnant. She may learn about her confinement as she finds out she's awaiting. Whether Hayley is apprehensive she's pregnant or not, another worst-case script is Danny drinking and also getting behind the wheel. Of course, in a stroke of luck, she could get into an auto accident and collide with Hayley of all people. What if Hayley loses her baby? She could nearly end up losing her own life, as well. Either way, if Hayley loses her baby thanks to Danny, this will only further heighten the enmity between these ladies. Will Danny beget Hayley to lose her baby? Comment below. Mosley has set up a new home on CBS Day as Danny on BTG. But from 2013 to 2020, the actress played BMB's Maya. This character was groundbreaking for the cleaner as Maya was Day's first regular ambisexual character. Day had seen several LGBTQIA characters and connections, most memorably All My Children's Bianca and Reese and Days of Our Lives Will and Sunny, but BMB brought a new story today with Maya coming out as an ambisexual woman in 2015. Mosley lately bandied the part with people, revealing mixed passions about the plot as someone who identifies as queer, but not ambisexual. When my master asked me if I would do this story, I first was going to say no because it felt unhappy for me to play that part as a cis woman. The story was eventually told thanks to Mosley playing the part, who noted that if she hadn't accepted the plot, the story wouldn't have been told. I had so important feedback around mending that was suitable to be within families and communities because of that plot, she participated. Still, as time passed, Mosley began to have different passions toward playing the character. At a certain point, it really came truly unhappy for me to play that part. That's why I stepped down from it. Day isn't entirely without transgender representation moment. In 2018, General Hospital 8 ambisexual actress Cassandra James as Dr. Terry Randolph, a GH oncologist who's also a ambisexual woman. Designing counsel Bill Hamilton may have broken some hearts on Beyond the Gates, but his cheating ways are proving tons of fun for suckers to watch. Durrett talked to television bigwig about slipping who Bill is and what may be behind his character's ruthlessness. Durrett appreciates all of Bill's complications that make him a well-rounded existent. Naomi pushes back saying she knows how her father works and understands how he'd be willing to dismiss inconsequential women. She thinks he's the same in his particular and business lives. Bill thinks Naomi is using her guests for her own petty revenge.